Yes, folks, DWeezy's back with another edition of the LunchTable RoundUp. So come in, sit down, grab a seat, and find some juicy lines to sink your teeth into. Now, if you've been keeping up with me, you've seen me on the LGR network recently doing a little bit of NFL breakdown. We're going to be covering some MLB action in this episode. And let's slide over and take a look at the menu and see what we got in store. All right, now, first up, this matchup that we have the New York Mets money line, minus 125. This is, in my opinion, is the way to attack this game. We have Miami Marlins playing their 8th game in 8 days while the Mets are coming off of a day of rest. We have Bassett for the Mets pitching. He's given up 3 runs or less in 8 of his last 10 starts. Me personally, I don't think the total can be touched. It's just a little too low in my opinion at 6.5. I believe the under would be the way to go if it was a 7.5 or 8, but being at that 6.5, just in my opinion, I'm gonna stay away from that. And as you see, that's partially why I'll be attacking this game, going after the money line. The Mets being a strong team and the Marlins just being the struggling team that they've been this year. Now, as we move on to our next play, which is another money line play, we have the Los Angeles Angels money line minus 110. Now, the game before they lost to the Texas Rangers, me personally, I had the Rangers plus 1.5 on the run line. I did think this could be a bit of a zigzag game for the Los Angeles Angels. That being said, I'm coming back with the money line minus 110 in that pattern. I think the Angels will bounce back the night before, even though we had a Tiny on the mound pitching and a stellar outing out of him. It was the bats that couldn't come through for the Angels. We did not have Trout in the lineup for that loss. I would be shocked if he wasn't in the lineup for this upcoming game. And those factors being said, I think the Angels minus 110 is a very attractive offer. Now, as we move on to the third play and the final play, it is one that y'all have seen out of me before, where we have a 2-game parlay. I'm attacking the money line on both games, and we have the Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers, plus 144 in this 2-leg parlay. Now, as we look at the opponents of these two teams, respectively, we have the Arizona Cardinals, who've been an under 500 team on the road. On the other side, we have Boston, who's been 2-5 since the All-Star game. Atlanta's been a hot team, 10 games over 500 at home. On the other side, for Milwaukee, they'll have Woodruff on the mound for them, who's been one of the better top 5 pitchers in the league, top 10 pitchers in the league the past couple of years, and there's been no real drop off there. Any real standout reason I see why you'd want to fade any one of these teams in the parlay. You know, on the off chance one of them does come up short and isn't able to capture that victory, you do get to take advantage of the fact that you're playing a plus number here. So, just to recap, Mets minus 125 money line, Angels minus 120, minus 110 money line, and in our 2-leg parlay, we have, plus 144. Me personally, these are all plays that I think have a good bit of value, and I'll be confident in putting my name and stamp on. I wouldn't be right here in front of you saying it, because I do play and bet every play that I give, and you got to be confident in plays that you give, or you wouldn't be doing it. So yes, folks, if you're enjoying the content, make sure and hit that like and subscribe button as we're on our way to the road to 100 subscribers here at Backyard Action Media. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, you can catch me over at LGR Network doing a little bit of NFL coverage throughout the NFL season. There will be episodes with my man NFL Caleb 22 there. You can always catch me every Wednesday live on Lunch Break Hot Takes as I do the Lunch Money Bet segment there. DWeezy's bringing a lot of content for you. So make sure to turn on those notifications, hit that subscribe button, hit the likes, leave your comments, tell me what you think. What plays are you chasing? What interests you? What sports are you betting? The NFL season's coming up. I know a lot of people out there are anticipating and excited to get to the sports books. Some people got a chance to take advantage of mobile sports betting. So yeah, tell me what you're looking at and tell me, come ask for any advice. DWeezy's here to help in any way he can, y'all. Everybody take care out there and enjoy.